This is about half right here.
And I keep on smoking by myself, and I don't think I need no one else. And you keep your bullshit on the shelf, and I keep on smoking by myself.
What's going on? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna be making Rick Simpson oil out of my harvest, also known as RSO. So if you've ever been curious of how easy it is to make RSO, stick around. This video is definitely for you. Now let's rip our first bowl. There's so many things you could do with RSO. You could just eat it, you could use it for edible, you can even apply it to your belly button if you have some cramps, and your body will absorb the RSO and kind of ease up on the pain that you're feeling around the cramping season. We've made it before, but I made a very small batch, so today I'm hoping for a little bit more of an outcome. Here's all the items that you're going to need. You're gonna need a rice cooker, you're gonna need some Everclear, your trim, shake, or small buds. You're gonna need a cheesecloth, and a couple of containers. First thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna take your material and you can grind it up. Mine came from the freezer, so it pretty much breaks up as soon as you touch it. So I'm gonna break it apart in the Ziploc bag. Just like that. Now you're gonna take your broken up material and you're gonna throw it into your big ass mason jar. In the meantime, while you're prepping for all this, make sure that your Everclear is in the freezer. Since I do have quite a bit of product, shout out to my grow for popping out so much harvest, I'm gonna do this to 2 mason jars right here. Also, you don't wanna fill up the jar all the way because you're gonna have to like stir it and mix it, so you wanna give it a little bit of room. This feels illegal. We're just gonna be pouring this Everclear to cover this, and then just mix it to make sure that all of it is soaked. Obviously, I need to go to the store and get another bottle of Everclear in order to do this one. Then you put your lid on and you throw this in the freezer. You let it sit there for at least an hour. Now this has been in the freezer for like 2 hours or so. What we're gonna do is grab our cheesecloth, set it aside, and take a bong rip. You're gonna take your cheesecloth. Let's see, this is good sizing. I'm gonna cut it here. And then I got a hair tie. I'm gonna make a little indent in there. And you're gonna take your stuff from the freezer and you're gonna pour it in there. And then I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna grab more cheesecloth, and then basically I'm gonna put all of this ground up stuff into there. And with this, I basically can take it and I can squeeze it until some stuff starts coming out. Look at that. And then let's pour the rest of this in. And then just to be safe, we're gonna strain it one more time. This is a lot of product. That was worth it to do one more time. Now, and this is super important, when you plug this in and it starts evaporating all the water that's inside this to leave you that brown stuff, which is RSO, it's gonna smell real bad because this is 120 proof over here, okay? So I would suggest either putting it by the window with a fan blowing so it takes the smell out. I'm gonna plug mine in outside. So if you are able to do it outside, I would strongly suggest that because it's not a smell that you want in your house. Shout out to the beautiful Californian weather. We're gonna take our water and pour it on the side. It's a little hard to see out here, but the cook light is on. So now we just let this do its thing. Maybe I hotbox the ILGM tent in the meantime. Holy fuck.
All right, Chad, it has been like 12 hours on our end, and I have some good news and some bad news. The good news is that we have RSO. The bad news is that our jar cracked, so all the RSO is at the bottom of this. So I'm gonna scoop that up and we're gonna try to put it in the syringe. I went and got one yesterday. I literally just woke up and I was like, my RSO. So I got these guys right here because I see that most people put their RSO in the syringe. It's usually a lot thinner. I didn't have the thin one, so we're just gonna make it work with this. This is about half right here. We're about to put the other half in. This is gonna be a lot of RSO.
Now that our RSO is done, let's take a celebratory puff here. Cheers. Oh, oh, that was a good puff. I kind of want to give it a try. I don't want to do too much. I have a shit ton of stuff to do today, but I want to do a little bit. This is a large amount of RSO. I know this doesn't look like a lot. It's like, oh, not even a full syringe. That's a lot of product because this shit is really strong. So I'm gonna shove it into this cucumber butt and I'm gonna squeeze a bit out.
Okay, I'm gonna shove it in there. Oh my God. I don't know what this is gonna do to me. You know what? Fuck it. Let's shove it from the other side too. This is gonna be interesting.
All right, I'm not gonna think about it. I'm just gonna go for it. That is the most difficult thing I've had to eat. There's a whole other side left. Okay, don't think about it. Don't put it in a cucumber. Not the move. Put it in like a puff pastry or something. Woo! That was nasty. No, I'd rather take another bong rip. Oh my God. That's how you make RSO. Good luck to me after this. And now we are able to make edibles for probably like 6 months. So maybe one of the next upcoming videos, we use this to infuse something. Let me know what we should infuse in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and massive shout out to ILGM for sponsoring me and my grow and making all of these fun videos from my harvest possible. I'll see you next week. No, for real, I might be sleeping until next week after eating this RSO. Woo!